Alright, we're heading to Helena, Montana. Next target. There we go. And there we go. On to... Actually, let's get that story. Let's see what story we got expanded on. Blurps a boy. About swimmer... strange story about the pond where swimmers are caught by land-walking fish. You know the story. It's the story of the fish catching and killing humans, but wildly altered. I feel like that's a very... That's a downgrade from the story that I thought, where there was a fish that walked on two legs, it caught a human, and then I helped gut it and grill it and eat it. A full-on human. With this fish man. It was the weirdest shit ever. It's a great story, though. Thank you. And let's search.
Two men sit in the shade, exchanging insults. The first says, "That's a low blow, even for one like you." The second responds, "One like me? But you're the cheating, lying son of a..." The first sighs and shakes his head. "No, that doesn't sound right." His tone is oddly jovial.
Have a good night, you too. Listen in.
Good point. How about, you're a scoundrel and a thief? Nah, don't think you can carry it off. Not with your accent. Could just call you a... You often do.
Make an insult suggestion.
That's a good one. Thank you. It'll make me furious, okay? So I'll go for a knife, they'll draw back, and you'll get a peek at their cards. Perfect. I'm not sure this will work. Oh, come on. We're so close. How about... They've forgotten you already.
Like Miguel and Tulio from Road to El Dorado. They're just figuring out how they can scam people, it looks like. You gave me loaded dice? He gave me loaded dice! Alright, so... I think I want to... Let's take that river crossing... Wait. Is this on... Which side of the river is that on? It looks like... Okay, it's on that side, so I want to go up to that river crossing anyway. But first, let's grab this.
The key attraction at the Runciter Circus restaurant is Nolly, the baby elephant who serves drinks. The diners whoop and applaud as she dangles a wine bottle, making a man jump for it. The woman taking orders comes to your table. "What can we get for you?"
Oh god, that poor baby elephant. I'd rather it just not did that. It should just be chilling with other baby elephants, but I'll take wine.
The waitress calls out your order, and Nolly trumpets back. She sways slightly as she sets down your bottle. It topples and rolls off the table, forcing you to catch it. Nolly snorts. A laugh? The crowd applauds, though you aren't sure for whom.
Also, this is Runster Circus. Should I be here considering the ringleader of that place thinks that I killed one of his tigers? Drink.
The elephant can't keep a straight line on her way to the drinks trolley. A man reaches out to stroke her as she passes, and Nolly overbalances, staggering and collapsing onto a table. The crowd cheers and laughs, but you're not sure this is part of the performance.
Oh, need to go help an elephant.
The waitress leans over Nolly, talking to her handler. "She must have gotten the booze again. Weren't you watching her?" "She can't have done," the other woman insists. "She was only drinking water."
It was poison.
The handler's eyes widen. "Like the tiger? I'll check her bowl." She's back a moment later. "It stinks of alcohol. Somebody must have spiked it." The elephant wafts her trunk from the ground, and the crowd cheers. "Looks like Nolly likes to drink herself."
So Nolly, the prankster elephant. Good to know. I want to go this way, right? This is north, I believe, yeah. So north into the mountains. There should be a river crossing after I grab the story on this side, and then we can cross back down and get the rest in Montana. There's a train track. Whoops. There we go. I think? Is there a way for me to get around? Doesn't look like it, honestly. I might be going in a really bad direction. Well, a direction that just means I'm gonna be walking a little longer. Yeah, it looks like I can't actually cross these mountains, so I actually do gotta go to that river crossing on the other side of things. Just to grab one story. Better be a good story. Ugh. Alright, I'm just gonna concentrate for a little bit. I say that and then I immediately fuck up. I gotta go all the way down and around. Joy. Alright, I'm just gonna concentrate for a bit. Oh, that's a new one. Alright. Man, we're almost getting to Midwest territory. I guess I can stop by Billings real quick. There we go. Alright, what story you got opening for us? Crowded bar, sharp-eyed fedora man. A story about the jackrabbit with mighty antlers. Halfway through is the jackrabbit and the cat. Yep. There we go. Ooh, 3 stories here. How many stories am I at? Ooh, I'm down to double digits for how many stories I have left.
You glance up, and the sky is suddenly filled with monarchs. Billions of them rising out of the fields and streaming across the road.
Gorgeous.
They fly past for hours. Random southbound flight at first, then patterns, kaleidoscoping, spiraling in a tower from your eyes straight into space. Then, abruptly, you wake. The butterflies are all gone, except for the dead ones scattered in the grass around you.
Joy, the beautiful butterflies. Alright, and what about you?
He spent a half hour filling you in on his plans to drive coast to coast. Enthusiasm radiates off him. When he talks, you hear the blare of the motor, feel the wind ruffle your hair, taste the tang of oil on the breeze. But why he dresses like a racer is beyond you.
Are those gloves deerskin?
Of course. Where's the joy in driving if you don't look the part? He slips off a glove and has you feel how soft it is. Driving really is the only way to travel.
I prefer to walk.
There's a beat of silence. He smiles awkwardly, like he doesn't agree, but doesn't want to gainsay you. If you're ever along the Mother Road, keep an eye out for me.
Has to see his car.
He laughs. Oh, friend, I would love to show you, but that's for another day. He strolls off, whistling. The woman seated on a nearby step croaks a laugh.
What's funny?
She shakes her head. Factory's never going to reopen. He'll never get the money. He'll never get his damn car, she chuckles. Hadn't dampened his spirits none. Spent his last cent on those ridiculous clothes. That coast-to-coast trip is all he can talk about.
Moving on. The driver assessed the driving assist driver who didn't own a car. Quite an irony.
C.P. Pennebaker. The dandy approaches seconds after you enter the saloon and extends his hand. Syndicated in 16 papers. Trying to find out what life is honestly like for folks like you out here. Trade you a drink for your story?
Yeah, let's chat.
C.P. Pennebaker takes down your tale in a frenzy. This is precisely what folks want to hear, he cries. He pumps your hand vigorously on his way out the door, leaving you with the bill.
Wow, what a dick. I have, like, no money, so... Wow, what a dick. Alright, let's see what the Midwest sounds like. Ooh, I already like the sound. Already like the sounds. Ooh, that's nice. There we go. Well, let's first grab some money, if we can. Oh, that's beautiful. Car crammed with well-dressed vacationers pull up at the gas pump. Fill me up with you. The driver... Transit line accent. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's beautiful.
Surrounded by fields of corn and rye, a small farm lies fallow. Its tiny stable crumbles into disrepair, and foxtails sprout from its fields.
Enter the farmhouse.
Inside, the sunlight filtering in through two small windows turns to hazy gray shafts in the thick dust that blankets the interior. There's not much in the way of furniture, but on a rustic kitchen table, a handwritten note catches your eye. Never opened.
Examine it.
It's addressed to Martha and unsigned. Her name is written in the stiff letters of a man for whom literacy is more a formality than habit.
Read it.
If you find this, I'm already gone. Don't come looking for me. Rest is scratchy spirals and circles of halfway readable writing about the noises from the cellar and the hunger in the darkness. The cellar door at the edge of the abandoned kitchen calls to your attention.
Oh joy, another Lovecraftian horror event. Let's go to the cellar.
The door is unlatched. The ground below is deeply stained with some dark residue you can't identify. Upon it, only ancient piles of chains and manacles, slowly turning to rust.
Oh, that's a horror story. Alright, so next let's get that one. Let's get the story on the other side of the river, then cross back over this way. We have a route to follow to get all the stories. There we go. We're so close to Canada, too. It better be on this side. Wait. I am following the curves of the river. Oh, I don't even have to be on this side. God damn it. But the map is really weird. Like, it does not accurately portray where I am on this map, because I am, like, hugging the river, and it's saying I'm, like, all the way out there. So, this map is a little not good at keeping track of where I am. I thought it was for a while, but I guess I just decided, nope, not anymore. Now into the Midwest. And there you are. There we go. And I could probably get something from that house over there, too.
The plants grow and blossom as you watch. The man goes down the line, applying a few drops from a vial as he goes. As a liquid soaks in, each plant pushes up from the soil, unfolding and stretching for the sky.
That's miraculous.
He turns to you. It's quite something, isn't it? Soy here strangles the crops. People are starving. But even when the plants survive, they don't grow fast enough to fill people's bellies. He smiles. My miracle formula will change that.
How does it work?
He shakes his head. I'm not giving up my secrets that easily. The state will pay a lot of money for this. He shakes the vial. He tears off a leaf. Here, try some.
Taste the plants.
It's just bitter at first. But as you swallow, the fibrous mass burns in your throat. You fight to hold it down, and your stomach knots tight when the plant matter hits it. You cough and hiccup. The man looks at you, curious. What do you think?
It tastes like unwashed death. That's a great phrase.
He waves a hand. Well, yes, there are some kinks to work out, but people are starving. They can't be fussy. It won't be long before no one around here goes hungry again. Your stomach protests. You feel like you'll be hungry again very soon indeed.
And let us move on. I'm going to check out this house over here. Here we go. I think there's another story down that way too, so it's fortuitous to come this way. There we go. Half finished. House provides good shelter from the wind, and the construction workers are already patching up their tools for the day. Packing up their tools for the day. One of them sees you sneaking in, but just gives you a wink. Try the basement, he suggests. His advice is good, and you find a spot for a long, cool rest. Yay! Kind people. Alright, let's grab the further one. Let's grab the further story and then loop back around, because after that, I'm going to drop in through Wyoming. Get those. Get all the stuff in Colorado I missed. And then... Ooh, there's a lot of stuff in, like, northern Texas that I did not grab. Should probably grab that. Grab that. Go up through Kansas, Nebraska, both Dakotas. Then, yeah. And what do you have for me?
The storm swept in just before sundown, heralded by a purple sky and electricity in the air. He sought shelter alongside a grizzled farmer. All he can do is pace, muttering to himself. Can't just stay here. You catch. Gotta find her.
Who?
He looks up at you. My daughter was out down the road. He balls his fists. God, fuck this. He hauls open the door, shielding his face from the fierce dust. He runs out into the storm.
Try to help him.
The dust scours your skin, and razor winds whip at your clothing. You struggle for breath. The maelstrom has turned the world murky red. You don't see the farmer.
Keep going.
You press on through the storm. You see the farmer up ahead. He's on his knees. A great, dark shape made from swirling dust looms over him.
Shadow warning.
You manage no more than a cough. The dust thing engulfs the man in his body. The storm whips faster. You can't breathe. You have to get back to shelter.
Run.
You make it to safety, but don't manage any sleep. The storm settles in the early hours. You find the farmer laid out in the street, his corpse a shriveled mass. He has one arm stretched out in front of him, as if to crawl.
That's a sad story. The monster in the maelstrom. Okay. Also, I completely did not listen to my own advice to go grab the far one first. I just instinctively went to this one. Ah, that was funny. To realize that as I was playing, it's like, oh, I didn't even pay attention to what I was saying. Luckily, this story is only over here. Oh, come on. It's on the way. It's in one of the Dakotas, so... It's like on the border with Dakota, kinda. There we go.
She waits by the ruined mill, in an overcoat 2 sizes too big.
Look, over here. Look at this.
She yells.
This only happens once every 10 years, for Christ's sake.
She grabs your hand, and you both look at the black gear rolling west to cover the sun.
Look at it.
Steadily, the darkness draws across the sun until it is almost total. She clutches your hand tightly.
I've never seen this before. I've never seen this.
The sun, obscured, throbs and expands, raging against the night.
Look at it.
The eclipse breaks. The sun surges forward, screaming, burning, writhing in torment. Your eyes burn too, as if in retaliation, as if your witness of the sun's humiliation constituted some great insult. You look at her. Her eyes are bleeding.
Jesus. The eclipse on the farm. Alright, next up, back down... this way. I think I already see the next story, too. There we go. The river here to deal with, but I can at least grab this story first. As I think for today... Oh, I'm... Wait, there's a story up here? What? It doesn't say there's a story up here.
Here. Can you find her? His voice is soft, cooling. He's lowered himself down so that his head is level with the 2 blonde-topped boys next to him. Can you find Grandma? They're pulling ears of corn off stalks with uncommon gentleness.
Say hello.
You don't really say anything. You're just interrupted by the sight of the man's face. A subtle hole under his eye socket.
I didn't see you there.
The wormy body of a stalk borer crawls out of his skull.
You'd best be moving on, Drifter.
Okay, that's fucked up too. So are they all worm people? Why does this keep happening to me? Let's head back this way. And away from these horrors. God, so many of these would be a great, like, adventure hook for a Call of Cthulhu scenario. Let's see. Bismarck. City of Bismarck. No. I want to go this way. Back into Nebraska. So I should be in Nebraska now, right? Or where the fuck am I? What? Where the fuck am I? Back in the Montana, kinda. South Dakota. Through here. Alright, okay, we're back on track. We're back on track. 4 stories here. Stories near Colorado. Then all the Colorado stories should be done. Actually, not that many stories in Colorado, interestingly enough. Probably end with I'm reading another one of those guys. Okay, story over there. Let's go grab it. Good thing I looked around. So many mountains. Makes it annoying to try to get to them all. Like on that border with, what's on the border? Do I have anything that I need more of? I need more money and I need more health, so maybe this will give me something. I'm gonna grab that real quick. New road turns off land. A bloody piglet. There we go. Got some health. And over here. And there we go.
Hey there. The man looks anxious. Don't suppose you saw something shiny on the ground as you walked this way? Might have caught your eye? Glinted like a coin or a piece of glass?
No, sorry.
The man is devastated. I lost my girl's grandma's ring. I got her ma's blessing today. She gave me the ring to propose with and... He turns his face away, but his jagged breathing gives away his tears. He gulps down his sorrow.
Are you okay?
Sorry, I can't replace it. If I could afford to buy one, I wouldn't have accepted her mother's offer. I'll find that ring if it kills me.
Help him search.
You walk in slowly increasing circles with his potatoes at the center, but find nothing. After a while, he calls, "Can't have you wasting time. Don't worry, I'll find it."
Leave him to it.
You're half a field away when something winks at you from the dirt. It's a simple gold ring with a bright solitaire diamond. Must be the engagement ring the man was looking for.
Turn back and give it to him.
Doesn't take long to retrace your steps. But the potato seller is gone, as have his sacks of spuds. When you uncurl your hand, there's nothing in it but a small, shiny coin.
Look at us getting rewarded for being good Samaritans. Alright, can I cross these mountains? Looks like it. Yay, thank God. God, I think it's kind of tedious not being able to just cross these mountains or having means of crossing the mountains besides just going around them. Alright. So... is there something over here? It looks like there's a house over here, but... okay, yeah, there's a house over here that I need to go to. It's also annoying because, like, we're in the middle of Wyoming, but because of how the Midwest, how some of the shapes, it's really annoying trying to figure out where I am in some respects without looking constantly at the map. There we go.
An old woman watches as you approach her bench. "Oh, aren't you a good-looking one?" she says. A broad smile creases her face. "This is an excellent spot. Everyone passes me eventually." She pats the seat beside her. "Join me for a moment."
Sit beside her.
She rests her head against your shoulder, as if you were old companions. "Look." She runs a hand down your arm, points across a field to a lone tree silhouetted against the skyline.
I think of myself as like that tree.
She glances at you, waiting for a reaction.
What do you mean?
Strong, healthy, alone. I've seen that field filled with plants and ravaged by fire. The trees outlasted everything.
She giggles, strangely childlike.
I've had 3 lovers. 2 men, 1 woman. Outlived them all.
Listen.
I don't grieve. Each one brought me joy. And each death brought someone else to comfort me.
She sits up straight, shifts to face you. The tilt of her head is coquettish.
Would you let me kiss you?
Sure, why not?
The kiss she plants on you is soft and brief. It would have seemed chaste were it not for the grin of mischief that crosses her face.
Yeah, that'll bring you good luck. And me, sweet dreams.
She bursts into laughter at your expression and shoos you on your way.
Okay, the old woman reminiscing about love. So I'm heading this way. I need to go to the right though. I need to find my way around the mountains. Looks like there's a path through there that I can take. So let's take that path. God, some of these are just a pain in the get to. I guess if you're dedicated to finding all these stories. Luckily, I can climb these mountains, or no, I cannot. Oh, yes, I can? Okay, good. Is there a pathway through? I thought I saw a path, but I might have been wrong. I'm guessing I can't climb the mountains, though. Okay, this way. Okay, can't go that way. There we go. I'm almost... Oh, shit, I'm almost to Denver already? Damn. That's not good. I mean, it is, because there's stuff I can get over there, but I wanted to finish off Wyoming and Montana. How do I get to the stuff in Wyoming? I'm gonna go get that stuff real quick. I am gonna be annoyed if I can't finish that stuff off. It's a good thing they usually it's a good thing that when I meet these other people, they usually end up hanging up around a lot of the major cities. Okay, I need to somehow loop around this way. Then loop back around. Whoops. Man, I am just going in circles right now. Oh, god damn it. Pay attention. God damn it. Okay. Okay, I see. This part right here. So the 2 stories, I see one of the stories right there. Then I can loop back around and head back down towards Denver, collect all the stories around there, and meet another one of the family, the Direwolves family. And then I'll probably end it after that, because that's actually a decent amount of stuff done today, I think. Cleared out 3 or 4? 3 states, basically. Clearing up that map. Little by little. First story time. And here you are.
There are people shouting and laughing inside this restaurant. and a man sitting alone on the porch like a statue. When you sit beside him, he gives you a weak grin. Look at us. Tired? I get so tired. Can't even celebrate a job done.
What job?
WPA. Planting trees. He tells you about the hours he spends digging holes in the sun. Collapse has been hard on folks, but I didn't have a job before all this. Now I'm doing good. Kind of glad things went to shit. He hesitates. Is that wrong, do you think?
Not at all.
His head sinks onto his chest. I'm never sure, though, he says. Never completely sure. Then he glances up, forces a smile. In awkward apology, he makes you a gift of half his sandwich. Jesus, I'm really pulling down the mood, he stammers.
Move on. The conflicted WPA worker. One of FDR's New Deal policies. Get people just working. Keep them working, keep them active, keep them doing stuff, give them a little bit of a wage. Hopefully that'll help the economy.
The man wears a fine cotton suit, clean as a whistle. Like the dust and dirt of travel just don't stick. Could I have a moment, traveler? A kindness for your fellow man.
Hey, devil! How's it going?
As you draw closer to him, a vibrant fragrance enriches your nostrils. Notes of jasmine, citrus, and... is that sandalwood? No. Birch tar. Have you seen a jailbird around? Usual black and white stripes. A woman.
Jailbird?
The man doesn't elaborate much. She has a debt to settle. That's all. I have coins for your trouble.
Haven't seen her.
The air feels hotter, like the sun just passed between some clouds. Is that right? No one at all by that description? Before you've finished hearing his words, the man's gone, and where he stood is a ring of scorched grass.
I legitimately have no idea who's talking about. Also, we never mentioned anything about his wings, so... I don't think so. I might have not heard, I might have zoned out on that, I don't know. Sometimes I do that on accident. But okay, that's everything in Wyoming. Now let's make our way down to Colorado. There we go. At some point, we're going to get back into Appalachia. It'll be nice to hear the Vagrant song there. This kind of makes me kind of sleepy. Because I'm just staring at this thing to keep the, fuck! Alright. Almost into the Midwest again. Let's go. Lots of stories around here. Let's get this one first.
Over a shared, crusty loaf of bread, the farmer notices you looking at a prominent, tattered scarecrow in the field. Oh, you like old Barney? He asks.
Why are his eyes on fire?
Does a damn good job scaring the vermin. Shame about the real fella. He was a funny one. Old Barney.
Oh, 1 second.
Hiding out in our stables and lofts, just passing along. We liked him. Well, all except the sheriff. Barney never harmed nothing. I sometimes shared bread with him, just like you here.
What happened to him?
When he disappeared, leaving just the clothes we gave him, I figured I'd put him to use. Never got to know his proper name neither.
Across the field, the wind in the corn whispers. Or is it the scarecrow?
Okay, old Barney the Scarecrow. Was he actually a scarecrow, or... I mean, he was a scarecrow, but, like, you know what I mean. Alright, let's gather you real quick.
Deep in the fields, you come across a group of young men clearing weeds and sod from a roadside plot. Pitchforks flying, weeds dying. You almost don't notice that the dark lump beside them is a dozing boy, lying smack dab in the middle of their work.
Look closer.
There's an odd frenzy to the way these boys are ripping the sod apart. When they notice you approaching, they jog over and stand silently between you and their sleeping comrade.
What's going on?
The youths share nervous looks. The oldest steps forward.
Get going.
He blurts, leveling a pitchfork at your gut. His hands are shaking. He seems serious.
Okay.
You hurry off, but the boys don't check to see if you've really left. From the top of the next rise, you watch them lift the motionless boy and carry him farther back into the field. It's only when they move him that you realize his wrists and ankles have been bound.
Oh, joy. Found and helped mother on the roadside for unknown reasons. Oh, joy. I'm complicit in that. Let's see what we got here. Waitress at a diner. Saying about what story? The story about the ghosts who haunt the Alamo. Halfway through, you remember it's the dead soldier of the Alamo. So she added more ghosts. Ghosts. Enter Denver. The stunning skyline isn't the only beauty gracing this mountain city. There's long rows of glinting greenhouses too, stuffed with carnations and roses. You think you can smell them on the breeze. You can probably also smell the weed on the breeze. Let's get the ice cream float. There we go.
Jagged sandstone rises above the lip of a hollow basin in the rock. A crowd is gathered in the foothills. Their excited whispers wash over you, echo off the ochre outcrops. You can almost pick out fragments of conversations.
Mingle with the crowd.
The voices around you are heightened by the surrounding stones. An argument, hissed from behind clenched teeth, sounds like shouting. A child's plaintive cry sounds like a shriek. Beneath these, there are older voices, ones that belong to the earth. The rocks preserve them.
Wait.
A woman steps forward. The crowd parts for her. She opens her mouth and begins to sing. A smoky, vibrant alto. The sound resonates in the basin, and the mountains join her in a reverberating round. Even after she finishes, the soft strains of music linger.
See. Move on. Music echoing off the red rocks in Denver. And now let's earn some money. Look for work. Start surrendering the torrential. Hey, what happened? What an opportunist. Seek shelter instead. He's liable to get the pneumonia out there. You take shelter in a... Okay, so I did not gain any money. Damn. But if I had got... I know that situation was... If I had done it, I would have gotten money, but I would have gotten sick, so I would have ended up buying money to heal my... Buying shit to heal myself anyway, so it would have been a net gain of nothing. Alright, let's see. We got... The White Rider in the desert around Houston. And... The Horse of the Eerie Unconscious Rider near Phoenix. Oh yeah, that one was fucking weird. Okay, that one's good. Beautiful ghost who haunts the woman at the hotel. The women of a hotel. Shady painter who asked a favor in California. Let's see. Roasted chicken. The three-headed... The happy queer common in the Northwest. That's a nice one. Jackrabbit with mighty antlers. Switch out for the man obsessed with fish out by San Francisco. And, whoops. There's one more I could do. Pondwood thing. Let's go with the... A lot of these. Music echoing off the... Monster in the Maelstrom in the Midwest. For that one... So the orchard. Oh, I need more of these stories. Alright, let's meet this gentleman over here. Or lady. Not sure which yet. Ray, White Sands.
Howdy, stranger. You passing through? This here desert is my home. Tourists like you ought to be careful if you ain't used to the heat. I grew up on my Uncle Eddie's ranch, where I learned riding and cattle rustling. But it's government land now. Seems like all government land these days.
Sounds about right. I'm guessing you're a cowboy, so your job is basically over at this point.
Now I'm traveling around the ranches that are left. Some folks would call me a cowboy. Not many is used to, mind. But I've been training to ride and rope for almost half my life. Name's Raymond Edward Dawson, Ray for short. And this sleeping beauty over here is Poncho. But anyway, you know some funny stories, right?
I might, but I'm not going to tell them to you. I'm going to go for the singer fading into no. Let's go with the stabbed and bleeding bull in California.
Oh, come on, amigo. You and I can skip that happy fake stuff, all right? Sad? I was sad to see the ranch go, yeah. Would have been one thing if it had just kept on being a ranch in someone else's hands. But going to the government? Well, all I know is Eddie wasn't too friendly whenever those folks in suits came around. But anyway, amigo, what's the most exciting thing you've seen out here on the road?
A lot of these are exciting. But I don't want exciting for him. Not yet, at least. The shady painters who ask if... The zealous mechanic... Oh, let's go with the zealous mechanic. I don't think that should affect him, right?
You live
Damn
an
it.
exciting life, amigo. Freedom ain't like it used to be. The great American desert is the last part of America that's truly the land of the free, I reckon. I'm holding out hope it'll stay that way for a while, but every time I close my eyes, another piece gets snatched up by those fellers in D.C. I bet you've seen some really wild, exciting stuff out there, though. Tell me about it.
Sure, but I don't want to. I want to tell you about... the happy queer commune in the Northwest.
Huh. And that's happiness for you. My only family was Uncle Eddie and the folks at the ranch. Now, it's this here desert. The trees, the rocks, all the little critters in it, and Poncho here, of course. Even without the ranch, I got plenty of family around. So, you know any good jokes?
I know... the story of the monster in the maelstrom.
Oh, come on. I can tell that's a tall tale. There's places out here so hot that nothing can live. But even so, there's nowhere I'd rather be. But anyway, you know some funny stories, right?
Funny, you say? No, but I do know the story of the anonymous grave in the southeast.
Amigo, who do you think I am? I can tell that tearjerker ain't true. Death? Yeah, Uncle Eddie died. He didn't have a will. Maybe he felt like writing one meant he was giving Death permission to come knocking. Death don't care, though. He'll come round unannounced, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Well, I've got to get back on the road. Getting some miles in before the sun gets too high. The more time you spend out here in the desert, the easier it gets. It's like another language, maybe. Things you never used to understand start meaning something specific. I'll be headed up this way come daylight. Travel safe out there, amigo. Maybe we'll meet again.
Maybe we will. Would be nice. But I think that should be the end of it for right now. Oh, after I get this story upgrade. What story upgraded, I wonder? Share the bus stop with a man. Wants to hear a good story. The architects who came to blows in Santa Fe, confusing himself. So, it's the story of the feuding architects in Santa Fe. Alright. Good to hear. The feuding architects did that. Alright. What am I doing on stories? I'm doing really good. I have 79 stories left. And I've met all but two of the family. And I got to meet a lot. And so far it's been pretty good. I'm excited. But I think my next plan for next time will be I'm gonna cut southeast, get North Texas, get North and Northeast Texas and all of Oklahoma. There's also someone here. Oh no, I have met. Oh, it's Rochio. I have a bunch of new stories, so I can probably talk to Rochio again. Catch all these stories. Head up through Oklahoma. Head through Kansas, if I can. Yeah. Head up through Nebraska. Finish off North and South Dakota. And then probably make my way through Minnesota. Down through Iowa. Wait, does Missouri not have anything? Not even a Missouri? That's... You know, it's not surprising, but it's also kind of just funny that there's literally nothing in Missouri. So that's just kind of fun. That's honestly just kind of funny to me. Half my family lives in Missouri, so it's just really funny to me for some reason. Looks like the other two people I haven't met yet are in Illinois and Ohio, so look forward to that. And we're almost coming up on fully getting all the stories, except for all the stories from the people that we're trying to get them from, and then we can just focus on just looping through every single person and trying to just collect. We can just focus on looping through every person and getting all those stories done. Getting all their stories done. I feel like a lot of the busy work has been done right now. Like, look at that. Look at that.